Hi, hello, namaste, welcome to our channel. Today's topic is about impact of cooking utensils on our health and how to choose the best ones. Nowadays, we are hearing a lot about cooking vessels and their impact on our health. Is it really required to give that much attention to them? Let's find out. There are two ways the utensil materials used can have impact on us. Firstly, it can affect the nutrition value of the food. Certain types of utensils can affect the percentage of nutrients present in the food by neutralizing them. Even if you choose nutritious food, you end up getting only small percentage of nutrients. The other type is the utensil material will enter into our body. Based on the material of the vessel, it can either be useful or harmful. If harmful and unwanted material enters into body, our body has to do extra work to remove these toxins and it gives lot of burden to our kidneys. In most of the cases, 100% of the material entered can't be removed and it will be stored in our tissues. You may not immediately get their ill effects, but on a long run it impacts our health. I hope you understood the importance of considering utensil material for cooking. Now, let us discuss the types of cooking utensils available and find out which one is the best. There are different types of cooking utensils available in the market. Some of the main types that are used for cooking are aluminium, non-stick, stainless steel, brass, iron, and clay pots. Let us see about them in detail. Aluminium cookware. Aluminium is one of the most abundant element present in the earth. If you check in your kitchen, most of the cookware will be aluminium. It actually started around late 19th century and thereafter it became our daily usage. It is mainly used because of its low cost, lightweight, good heat conductivity, easy maintenance and easily available in all shapes and sizes. But do you know it is one of the most dangerous for our health? When you cook in this, some part of aluminium gets absorbed into your food and you are actually consuming a small percentage of aluminium on a daily basis. It neutralizes the nutrients and you will be receiving less than 15% of nutrients from your food. It means if you are consuming 100% of nutrients, all you get is less than 15%. It is not advisable to cook and also store food in aluminium cookware. You shouldn't use aluminium foils too. If used for storing acidic items, it breaks down aluminium and gets mixed into your food. Let's see some of the effects on health. There are a lot of studies which say that excess presence of aluminium in our body leads to Alzheimer's disease. Though there is no proper evidence for this, studies have found out that people who are suffering from Alzheimer's disease has more percentage of aluminium in their body. It is also related to reduced performance in attention, learning and memory tests. People who have kidney disease are more vulnerable to aluminium toxicity. Poor kidney function doesn't clear aluminium well from the body, which ends up accumulating more. The next type is non-stick cookware. This cookware is almost present in all the households these days. This is the most attractive cookware that we can find in wide variety of designs. Mostly people get attracted to this cookware because of its easy maintenance, attractive designs and also food doesn't get stick to the bottom of the pan. But do you know to actually reach the purpose of non-stick, a chemical called polytetrafluoroethylene or Teflon is being used in this cookware which is very dangerous to our health? This chemical coating when consumed has ill effects to our body. If it is a bit old or damaged pan, you need to immediately discard else it will have adverse effect on our health. You should never use a steel spoon to mix your food in non-stick cookware. Also, you shouldn't cook your food in high flame if being cooked in non-stick cookware. At higher temperature, coating starts to break down, releasing toxic chemicals into air. These fumes are very dangerous to our body. You can switch into healthy alternative utensils like cast iron or normal iron, which serves the purpose of non-stick. The next in our list is stainless steel. This is a metal alloy that contains iron, chromium, and nickel. It is called stainless steel as it is not prone to rust. These utensils are considerably safe for all types of cooking, but these are coated with nickel, which is again not safe for us. If you want to choose stainless steel cookware, prefer to choose nickel-free cookware. This is too expensive. Another problem with stainless steel cookware is they don't have even heat conductivity, which cause the bottom layer to burn and the food on the top doesn't get heated. Nowadays, to solve this problem, different kind of stainless steel products are coming in the market which have three layers in which aluminum layer is present in the middle to provide even heat conductivity. But these cookware also contains nickel in them, which is again not safe for us. The next type of cookware is iron cookware. There are two types in iron cookware, regular iron and cast iron. Regular iron cookware is made with thin sheets of iron, so the quality is less compared to cast iron. Cast iron cookware is prepared by pouring the liquid into the mold and the desired shape is made. These are comparatively very strong and also have high quality. Iron cookware is very good for making fry recipes and also non-acidic food items. You should never cook acidic items in iron cookware. This should be seasoned properly after every use, else it will be easily prone to rust. If you have little time and patience, it is recommended that you use iron utensils for cooking, fries and non-acidic items. Though ingested, iron is a required element for our body, so it doesn't have any negative impact on our health. The next type is brass. It is one of the oldest type of utensil which was used by our ancestors for a very long time, and then aluminum came into picture and people started shifting to it. It is recommended to use it for cooking, but you need to note that you shouldn't cook acidic foods like tomatoes, lemon in it. To solve this problem, these utensils are coated with tin, which makes them usable to cook all types of food. You need to be careful and identify if the coating is being removed. If removed, you should replace it immediately and then start using it again. Now comes the final cookware, that is clay pots. These are the best choice for cooking, and it is believed that you get 100% of nutrients if you cook in these cookware. There are no negative effects and you can cook all types of food in clay pots. As it is made from natural mud, it doesn't have any harmful chemicals. Also, it contains all the essential minerals which are required for us. It is highly recommended that you add this type of vessel collection in your kitchen. Few disadvantages are it takes little more time to cook the food. Sometimes if you don't choose proper utensil, your food may contain mud flavor. If you ask me, these disadvantages are completely negligible. It may not be possible to change all the utensils, but try to slowly start by making small changes. Very important things that you need to remember are: it is advisable to completely avoid aluminum and non-stick cookware coated with Teflon. If you can't shift immediately, do not use damaged aluminum and non-stick cookware. Always use wooden spoon to mix your food. Don't cook acidic foods in iron and brass utensils which doesn't have coating. Finally, the utensils which are recommended for different types of cooking are clay pots. All types of foods can be cooked in clay pots. Iron. Fry items and non-acidic foods can be cooked in iron cookware. Brass. If not coated, you can use it for cooking rice and non-acidic foods. If you have coating, you can cook all type of foods in brass cookware. I hope you got most of the information that you need about cooking utensils. Do share this video to your friends and family members so that they will know the importance of choosing proper cookware for your health. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed yet.